So, friends and followers, welcome back to my channel. And I hope y'all are doing amazing out there. If you can see this, let me know right quick. And on this live stream, I want to talk about violence against truckers. There's a lot of stuff that's going on out there in the major cities involving removing the funding from the police departments, and it's been going on the past couple weeks now. So, first question is, do you feel safe going into a major city? My answer to that is, it depends. Because it depends on what city I'm going to, and I'm definitely planning my route a lot more when I'm doing my trucking. And also, to kind of help myself avoid some of these troubles and kind of get the stress off my mind, I've been doing a vacation for this week. So, just FYI. 0 concurrent viewers, huh? Okay, well, nobody's watched my channel then. So, the other thing I want to talk about is, well, actually, I want you to let me know what's on your mind right now. I see a concurrent viewer on here at this point. You can message me in the chat window to my right. And I'm going to just type a quick message here. So, how's things going out there in YouTube land? And by the way, I'm in my kitchen right now. I got some breakfast cooking. Make sure this is right here. I want to make sure that y'all don't see any distractions right now. Yeah, I'm just using my laptop hooked up to a camera to do this. And, man, it's just, looks to me like it's going to fix to be a beautiful day out there once I get my day started here. So, any favorite foods you like to cook in the truck, just let me know in the comments. Or do you like to order out? Because I know that the other problem I've been running into, and I just was going to mention that, is that finding food in the middle of the night's been a challenge for me over the last few weeks. Especially at the especially with places closing at midnight or closing earlier than that. Hang on, I gotta go grab a drink from the fridge. I'll be right back. And I'm sorry if you saw my shorts there. So, yeah. Okay, that looks pretty good. So let's talk about the violence in the city first off. I had this up on my phone. But there were some surveys and some such involving drivers. And some of them are saying stay out of the major cities, stay out of places where they've cut the funding to the police department, whatever. And I don't disagree with them, but I'd encourage, if you're a driver and you're watching this, and I see there's only one concurrent viewer right now, but I would encourage you to make sure that you're planning your route, and if you can, just stay out of the major cities entirely. But that's only if you're routing and your hours allow, because we know about those restrictions too. And the other thing I would encourage is that, I mean, I've already done this before with a video on self-defense, and if you don't know self-defense, I'd encourage you to go take a class on how to do it, and to also, if you're running within your own state, maybe consider a concealed carry, provided it is safe for you to do so. And my other concern in regards to trucker safety is I have been continuing to hear reports of rocks being thrown through people's windshields, and worse. If you have a rock or a brick or anything hit your windshield, you need to keep going to the nearest safe place if you can. Because, quite frankly, if you just stop alongside the road, you're liable to get hurt. And that goes without saying. The other thing is, if it is something like a deer, it's better to just straight brake for it instead of trying to swerve. Don't veer for deer, don't veer for bricks, and don't veer for rocks. I know that will make you panic, but if you have a choice, you're better off to stay straight, because it will lessen the damage to your truck and lessen the injury to you. Now, one of my questions that I have for myself here: would you still go into a major city to deliver supplies like disinfecting wipes, toilet paper, etc.? And my answer to that is yes, provided we can plan the route to minimize my chance of getting into trouble. And there might soon be some changes to the hours of service also. In fact, I've been hearing about those coming for a while. That'll change how you take your 30-minute break and what kind of stuff you can do during it, provided you haven't already been a little bit outlaw. So hopefully those hours of service and those other changes will start happening soon. I still only see one viewer on the channel right now. So let me know where you're from and how you're doing. This is Truckin It Live on ZBTV with Zach Bell. And I'm live from my kitchen right now. And still on vacation for the rest of this week. And then next week I go back to work. So if you want to know what's in my oven right now, I've got some of those tots, which I'm planning to fix for later today. Maybe throw some chili and cheese on them. And I've got some chicken in the oven right now. This thing's telling me I got a low bit rate for some reason. I'm trying to stream this over Wi-Fi. OBS says it's okay, but YouTube apparently doesn't. Go figure. So, let me see if I can change the settings. I don't see the ability to do that. Well, I'm streaming right now. It says it wants 128K audio, but go figure. I still see only one concurrent viewer on here. And, I'll see if we can get that audience built up at this point. So, there's been 16 dropped frames so far. Crazy. Yeah, I'm trying this out with an Olympus OMD EM1 hooked up to my ThinkPad laptop with the new Olympus webcam utility. And yes, I own the camera that I'm using. It's not something that was loaned to me or anything like that. I've also got my Canon gear up in the studio right now, and I did a shoot with it a couple days ago, and man, that gear's been working great for some time. So some other things I've been thinking about is with all the, in fact, just a couple days ago, Governor Abbott closed the bars that had just reopened because he said that COVID was spreading too fast in those locations. And he also closed all tube rental businesses as well. Despite the fact that both were taking precautions, people weren't wearing their masks and they weren't social distancing. So, and I think the same thing's going to happen in places like Walmart as well. I wish he would make them start doing curbside and delivery instead of just bars. But you know how that is. Can y'all still see this? Just let me know down below. Oh, and in the description or in the live chat. So, yeah, let me see if I can adjust something here. Make it seem a little brighter anyway by turning up my exposure compensation there. See if I can blur the background a little more. Oh, it's been almost 15 minutes. And I still don't see anyone talking on my channel here. And I still only see one concurrent viewer. So, I'm going to let y'all go. And once the stream gets saved here, I'll see how y'all view it and how y'all comment on it. So, catch y'all later. Bye for now.